everybody, this is Anime Game Otaku 95. Last episode, I'm still completing the side missions in the swamp, and I need to go help out the House of Sorrows because one of the allies turned against them, and now I'm about to go look for the traitor. So, what's gonna happen next? Let's go play. Okay, someone has another side mission.
Do not be alarmed, young one. I am not your enemy. Not all of the Winter Fae have joined the ranks of the Tuatha.
Then what are you doing out there by yourself?
I am awaiting the return of my beloved Alea. She fell under the spell of the Tuatha and marched north with their vile army. Among them she perished, one of the many to fall at Melsen Shear. I wonder, could you help me with a small task? I need this ring placed inside of a hollow.
Well then, why can't you do it?
I am forbidden from entering Ranil. When Alea fell under the spell of the Tuatha, I tried to convince her that it was lunacy, but her belief was fanatical. She banished me from her presence and that of her hollow.
Okay.
Thank you, mortal. Alea's hollow is called Ranil. It lies on the southern edge of the Keening. There is a small altar at its bottom. Place the ring there. I wish to show Alea that my love has remained true, and that I wait for her still. Go to Ranil. It's a hollow on the southern edge of the Keening. Place the ring on the altar you will find there. By doing so, we shall demonstrate to Alea that my love for her remains true. Farewell.
Okay, I'm at the Fallen Hall, and I need to go find Saldrin, so let's go.
It is a dark place we have come to. I can hear the sorrows of our brothers and sisters. They are crying out with each sword stroke. Saturnin has tainted this place. We must head deeper into the hall. Behind the great cavern there's a holdfast sealed with mighty doors. The rebels will be there, and likely Saturnin as well. Farewell.
Well, so I'm guessing she's not gonna come with me, so oh, okay, yeah, she's coming, she's coming. Ow!
Look, that must be the leader, Saturnin.
Get up, come over here.
That was the leader. It must have been Saturnin. And if he's heading in there, that must be where the rest of the House of Sorrows are. We have to get past this door. We need to stop him before the rebels are all killed.
How do we open the door?
The Fallen Hall is a fortress in the Phalanx. To get to its heart, we will need to open 3 great doors. There should be 2 other sigil stones that we can use in addition to the one before us. They will grant us passage. The Fallen Hall is well known in these lands for its strong defenses. There are 3 sigil stones that control the Holdfast's mighty doors. They are strewn throughout the hall. Activate all of them and the path to the Holdfast will be open. Farewell.
Okay, there's one lock here. Huh, that was easy. Wait a minute. There's another lock here and another lock there. So, I better go back and unlock them all. So, let's see. Okay, I still need one more. Oh, reinforcements. Oh, a troll. And he bought reinforcements. Oh. Okay, I better press it now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Okay, that was a tough battle, but I still managed to survive. Now, let's unlock this door. Okay, now, I guess, let's see. Okay, now I could go to this section. And there's more enemies coming, so let's go get ready. Okay, let's keep on going. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, we're almost there. Just gotta make sure we're ready for the fight. There you are.
Oh, this is splendid. I was worried I would have nothing left to see to after I slaughtered these wretches.
Leave the house alone.
Saturnin, you use that name so freely, but your little guess is wrong. I am not Saturnin. I am but a blade that Saturnin has employed in his war. And now, that blade turns on you.
Uh-oh. Ow. No.
You are more amusing than I originally believed. But my master has given me instructions to spare you. Saturnin has a message for you to deliver to your master. This war is over. Soon the sorrows will belong to the Tuatha.
Great. I just wasted my fate on those guys.
I can't believe it. All this death, all this destruction, and we have nothing to show for it. No Saturnin, no safety. The Weeping King left the world with good cause. For all that is left of the House of Sorrows is ruin.
So now what?
We must return to Bizring with this news. He will want to know what has happened here. Farewell.
Well, I guess I could leave now. Okay, I'm in Ranil, and I'm supposed to place a ring near the altar, so... Let's see. Hopefully I could jump from there to here, but... I don't know, I'm just gonna go check it out. Uh-oh. No. I can't go from here. Oh man, I guess I have to take the long route then. Okay, now place the ring. And now I get to go back to Leo Dren and tell him the good news. Huh? You're here?
Impressive, is it not? This is where the greater Niskaru, Baelor, was summoned. Thank you for placing the ring, mortal. Alea will know that I remain true to her and that I wait for her still. Goodbye, mortal.
Speak, Saturnin. This latest wound he has dealt may be fatal. He need only for us to succumb, and then he can find these sorrows. So that is what we will deny him. Let our losses harden our resolve. Where once we sought victory, we shall now seek attrition.
Okay, so what are the sorrows anyways?
FAE are the embodiment of magic. When a delver takes the burden of winter from a FAE, those burdens are in the form of magic. Over centuries, these magics have been collected, contained in a secret location. The sorrows that Saturnin seeks.
So then why does he need it?
It is a difficult magic for a mortal mind to grasp, but the accumulation of centuries of sorrows is a fearsome weapon indeed. The burden of a single lifetime of sorrows can be debilitating. Their impact can instill madness or drive a life to end itself. Saturnin would hold a millennium of sorrows. With them, he could obliterate an army's morale and send them from victory to bedlam.
So then how do we find them?
Their location is an ancient secret. Only two FAE, the eldest, know. They left the house centuries ago to reside in Damelrock. The way to them is blocked by the Great Scale, a mighty spell which you must bypass. That alone will open your path to the Eldest. You must kill beasts on the pans of the scale. Death is the only weight it will bear. They know where the Sorrows, Saturn's true target, reside. We must rouse them from their reverie and learn from them. To reach them, one must brave the road southward to Amalur and pass the Great Scale.
Okay, before I could go help out the House of Sorrows, I'm gonna go back to the main mission and go talk to the exiled prince, so...
Godfrey's voice has fallen silent in this land. The Dwarf are frightened and disorganized. They run back to Alabastra to make their final stand. We owe you much. Our eyes are opened and our blades unsheathed. Cluricon is won, but the House of Pride stands between us and the final goal. We are now free to press forward. And I can take you to an old friend who knows the next step.
Wait, so you're taking me to friend Trinor?
Yes, we will take you to his filthy tower on the island of Danistar. He hides within, and has not emerged in some time. I would like nothing more than to let him rot there. But he knows of a way past the sentinel of the House of Pride. But there will be more danger on the path ahead. Take these blades to prepare for whatever troubles you will face at his tower or beyond.
Okay, lead the way.
Far to the southwest, there is a darkened tree by the Caelid coast. Meet me there, and we can walk the shadow to the gnome's tower. Aelin Shear will be waiting there. She was most insistent to join in whatever business you have with the Collector of the Dead. Meet me at the Caelid coast. The Winter Fae know of a shadow path to Ventrinius Island. We will meet again at the shadowed tree on the Caelid coast.
Huh, someone has a side mission.
Hail, adventurer. I am Bruin the Bard, spinner of stories, seeker of adventure. Allow me to welcome you to the Caelid coast, haven to the wise and wicked. These brave soldiers, the finest of the Alfar armies. They escorted me all the way from Melsenshir to these verdant lands. Alas, our journey together has come to an end. But there is still adventure to be had, so join me. If not, then I bid you fair warning. Your journey shall be far less exciting without this storyteller at hand. Ah, yes. It has been nearly a decade since I have told tales for an audience, and I seek to reclaim that trade. These soldiers have been of no help. Fight, fight, fight. That's all they think about. So please, let me regale you with tales of the Caelid coast. I will make sure your time is well spent, and there may even be a twist at the end.
Okay, I guess I'll just hear the stories.
I had a good feeling about you. Someone who cherishes a good story. Let us proceed. The first stop on our tour begins across the bridge behind me. Alas, there is one small problem. That area is favored by our enemies. If you can clear the area of them, I will follow and join you. We must clear the spot ahead of Bolgan. It is a famous place, and they sully it with their presence and their stench.
Okay. Okay, this is where I need to clear out those monsters, so let's go kill them. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to go wait for him. Okay, come on.
Excellent work. You are clearly much more proficient in the ways of war than most visitors of the Kaled Coast, even the soldiers. It would be my great pleasure. Picture it. 10 years ago, the rising sun, a lingering fog. Somewhere in the forest are screams, the cries of battle. Then, silence. It happened here upon this site. The ambush of Gorn Akri. It is here on this spot where the Bolgan drew first blood, killing Lord Gastir, his son, and their squires during their morning ride. Let us move on, shall we? And if you don't mind, there are more beasts to attend to ahead. The Bolgan have infested the entire area around Castle Gastir, my old home. Destroy them, and I will relate the tale of the first Lord of Gastir himself. Goodbye.
Okay, let's see. And the castle Garcia should be right there. So let's go. Hey, there's someone else with a side mission.
A fledgling hunter by the looks of it. What's someone so soft doing in the Kaled Coast? Don't you know this is Bolgan country? Those red devils are really digging in. I've slain many on my hunt for Chernobog. The scars don't give me away? Ha! You're probably the first person in recorded history not to recognize the mighty Alof the Hunter. Usually my reputation precedes me. As for why I am here in this muggy puddle of piss, I intend to conquer Chernobog, the mighty Bolgan, and win his eye as my trophy. But first he must be summoned, for he won't just face any foe, you know. Only those he deems worthy to smite with his blade.
Okay, I would like to challenge him.
You're certainly welcome to try, but I'm afraid he'll be much too dead by the time I finish with him. Besides, you still have the offering to consider. Chernobog will only battle those who can prove their ferocity. It is his way of swatting away the flies who don't offer enough of a thrill for his fiery blood. If you can collect the eyes of 10 Bolgans, then you are clearly a warrior who deserves a reckoning. Set the eyes upon Chernobog's war lanterns and the beast will emerge. By offering the bloodthirsty beast the eyes of 10 Bolgan that you have slain. Once you place that bloody offering on the pedestal and light the war fires, the ugly brute will emerge. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm near the castle area. Let's see. So I need to get rid of those creatures here. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm guessing I need to wait for him. Well, he's a little bit far away from where I am, so let me just go look for some treasure while I'm waiting. Ah, here he comes.
Hello. done it. You have rid the gates of the Bolgan. As promised, I have another tale to be told. The very first Erengastir arrived here generations ago from Mel Senshir, before the final tower was raised. When the great giants of Cluracan were but saplings, on that very first morning of his arrival, while the sun ascended the sky, Gastir scaled the heights and saw below him the great keep of the merchant Ancilla. Gastir could not bear such an intrusion on his new ancestral homeland, and swore an oath. By right of mine, and sword in hand, I will not forsake our native land. Now that you've seen Castle Gastir, we should move on to the final stop on our journey. The last thing I want to show you is near the coast, on the cliffs overlooking the sea. It's the best story yet, but again, it must be freed of Bolgan. Goodbye.
Okay, this must be the last stop, so let's go get rid of these monsters. I can't grab it.
Through the woods and mountainside, through the hollows and green meadow, through the summer, winter, day and night, through the hallowed halls of seasons and song, through the vengeance, pride and sorrow, echo the footfalls of the greaves of the FAE hunter.
There, you've cleansed this place of the Bolgan. I shall tell you the last tale, the best of the lot. Believe me, these cliffs were made for my story. I've told the tale of the first Erengastr, he who discovered these lands, and I've told the tale of his descendant, the last Erengastr, he who lost these lands. My final tale is that this last lord took a young mistress to his bed, a servant named Wilda Brandon. They had a child he refused to claim as his own. To assuage his guilt, he wrote a royal letter in which he decreed to her and the child great wealth. Rather than take that letter, she took her own life. Yeah, that woman was my mother. Hear me, friend. I do not have much, but I will offer you all that I have to find me that letter. The letter that broke my mother's heart. Friends? Yes. I suppose we are friends. I'm not sure where to look for Father's letter. Father. Strange to call him that. I would think he'd keep it near, lest such revelations be discovered. The castle. That would make some sense, wouldn't it? I'll be back at camp. Be careful. I would feel terrible if anything happened to you. I remember my father having a chest near his throne. I always assumed it was where he kept his mother's personal possessions. Goodbye.
Okay, so I'm guessing I have to go to the castle to get the letter then. Okay, let's go. Okay, the letter should be around here, and... Oh, still someone else with the side mission. Let me just go check it out. Uh-oh. No. Okay, now let me just check over there.
After all this time, I just assumed Enodon had abandoned me, that there was no justice left in this world. But here before me stands the hero of Melson Shear, in the skin, fresh from the Baelor's bloodying. And it appears my prayers have been answered. Tell me, how much goodwill do you have left, honored one?
What kind of help do you need?
A Tuatha priest named Rassanon has captured this keep. I am sworn to destroy him, for it was he who deposed House Gestir and stole their ancestral home. For 10 long years he has lived as a lord, hiding high in the royal quarters where none can reach him. At least, not without help. You see, I am Hilared Gastir, descendant of Lord Aaron Gastir and last of my family line. This castle and all within it belong to me.
Okay, I could help you.
You will be rewarded, my friend. We Gastirs have long memories of both our friends and our enemies. Come. Rassanon knows I cannot pass through his gauntlet alone, but together we can avenge Castle Gastir. The castle has been completely ransacked by the Bolgan, and debris blocks the gate into the castle. We have to go around through the dungeons. Then I will have my revenge. Believe me, it has been far too long in coming. Hurry.
Let's see. Well, this path's a dead end, so maybe if I could go around here, it'll lead me to the letter, so let's go. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. No, no. Ah, just in time. Yeah, don't want to head. Okay, now I'm guessing I'm going this way. Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm guessing we're near the guy that we were supposed to kill, so... Ow!
Far now.
Okay, I'm guessing... it should be around this way, so... No. There he is. Okay, and I found a letter.
He didn't even seem to remember me. I've given my life to finding and killing Rassinon, and he probably didn't even understand why. But now the quest is ended, here, at home. I want you to have everything of mine as a reward, and to help me forget the many years of tragedy that led me to this end. Now go. I need rest. I deserve rest. Farewell.
Okay, looks like I managed to help her take revenge, and I got the letter, so... now, I can get out of here. Good news, I found the letter.
You have gone through much to bring me this, only to watch it destroyed. But it must be done. Understand, this letter proves that I am an heir to Gastir, and an heir to his heartlessness. He gave my mother everything, when all she wanted was his love. Now, she's gone. You are my friend. You may not agree, but that is what I choose to believe. You have helped me more than anyone has. I will remember you. I hope you will remember me. Goodbye.
Okay, since I got 10 of those bulldog size, let's go there and...
Who approaches me?
Uh-oh, here it comes. Well, that was surprisingly easy. Okay, now what? Do I talk to you or? Oh, I guess I'm done with the mission then. Okay. Okay, I'm back in completing the House of Sorrows, and I'm in Durlock now. So I still need to go to the scale. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
These walls are grown, are built of stone. Lovingly this place was crafted. You see the lights, the mystic halls of ordered reality? They are the faces of the missing, the embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can see them. They are like pathetic charades. Some with good intentions, and you can't fault them that. But the majority of them are just a hoax. Needless to say, I don't like it here. You could have stayed free and lived a comfortable life, but you couldn't settle the disquiet that haunts people like you.
Okay, I'm guessing that's scale, so... Okay, I think something is coming. Uh-oh. Huh, I guess I was supposed to put some monsters right there. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go look for the eldest. There you are.
Sorrow precedes you, mortal. It is almost enough to shift the great scale on its own. It has been centuries since my reverie was last disturbed. For what cause are you here? What could a mortal possibly want with me? Bizarrain, I have been sealed in here for some time, mortal. But even I know this one. His is the hand that leads the House of Sorrows, no? I know something of the war this land cries of. I will serve. But before I go to his side, you must find Amalur. She and I are as one.
So I guess I had to. Why can't you just do it without her?
It is not the way things are meant to be, mortal. Amalur and I came to this place together centuries ago, and so we must leave together. The location of the Sorrows is too much for one mind to bear, save perhaps the Weeping King. If Bizarrain seeks this knowledge, he will need Amalur as well as me. She tends to the scale as I have for these many centuries. You must reset the scale in order to reach her chamber. Very well.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna need one more person, but I'm going to have to reset the scales. Can I exit from here? Ah, I guess I have to go take the long route. Okay, I see more enemies coming. Come on, come this way, come this way. Okay, let's see. She should be right about here.
How curious. You are mortal, but your steps resound with a burden greater than any one mortal might ever hope to bear. More curious still is your presence here. The great scale is not idly moved, nor is my reverie broken without cause. What is your purpose? I have felt the shifting of the scale. I know that Caelrod has now ended his contemplations to serve the King of Sorrows. It is no small thing that he asks, for the knowledge that was given to us by the Weeping King was never to propagate nor to be exploited. But I know of the times that are upon us. Come, let us join with Caelrod. If Bizerain and you are to find the Sorrows, then it is more than my knowledge you will need. Where we must meet, come, and the eldest will be reunited before you. Goodbye.
Yeah, so he's right over there, so...
We cannot move forward without Alarine's presence. Very well.
Well, she's right there. She's walking so slow.
Caelrod!
Alarine!
It seems our reverie has been broken at last.
True, but you have felt the magics, as have I.
I am gladdened that Caelrod and I are united once again. But if Bizerain truly seeks the Sorrows, then he will need more than the knowledge of the eldest. There is a key of sorts to the Sorrows. It lies in the hollow of Sincere, the hollow of the Weeping King. We must recover it. Yes, a mortal is not suited to this task, perhaps, but I do not believe we have time to find another to do this for us. We have not asked you to reunite us without cause. Our efforts must be divided. Bizerain must be instructed, and the key must be found. One of us will accompany you to Sincere, and the other will go to the house. We leave the choice to you, mortal.
Okay, you and me.
Very well. I've not had cause to use my blades in some time. I will shadow step to Sincere, and await you to meet me there. Our work awaits, mortal. Let us make haste. Goodbye.
Okay, I guess I could leave now. Well, before I move on, I'm gonna go stop and take a break, so until next time, this is Anime Game Otaku 95. Bye!